book of St. Luke, the 16th chapter.
Amen.
We're going to read a story about an individual who was delivered. Amen.
Yes.
A soul that was delivered.
Yeah.
Remember what it said now. The spiritual nature of human beings regarded as the immortal, separable from the body when? At death.
At death. That's right.
Amen.
Amen.
How we doing, church?
Pressing on.
Oh, it's a pressing way. It is indeed a pressing way. 16th chapter, St. Luke. Begin at the 19th verse. Listen to what it says.
There was a certain rich man,
It says, I want you to know that there was a certain rich man. Read.
which was clothed in purple and fine
This
linen,
rich man was clothed in purple and fine linen. Read.
and fared sumptuously every day.
And this rich man,
Yes.
he fared sumptuously every day.
Every day. Yes.
Isn't that something? Read.
And there was a certain beggar
And then there was a certain beggar, what?
named Lazarus,
Named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate and what?
full of sores,
Now this rich man, faring sumptuously every day with a poor man laying at his gate.
Yes.
Rich man and a poor man laying at his gate.
True.
Read.
And desiring to be fed with the crumbs from
And
which
the
fell.
poor man was designed to be fed with what?
Crumbs.
Just the crumbs. He didn't want the whole loaf of bread.
Just crumbs.
He just wanted the crumbs. And this rich man, who had probably 4, 5, 50 loaves of bread, would not even share the crumbs. Isn't that something? You know, every loaf of bread got crumbs in it. You know what I mean? Amen. When you take the loaves out, you see some crumbs laying around in it. He wouldn't even give them the crumbs.
Yes.
If you have this world's goods
Listen.
and seeth your brother have need, and then shutteth up your bowels of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of God in you? Amen. You see somebody have need. You got it and won't give it. Amen. Here you can pray and you won't even pray for your brother when he's sick. Amen. You won't even reach down and give him a helping hand. But you see him laying at your gate and you won't even shake a couple of crumbs at him. All he wanted was the crumbs. He didn't want the whole loaf. He just wanted the crumbs.
Yes.
Amen. Listen to this. Read.
And desired to be fed with the crumbs which
With
fell
the crumbs
from the
which
rich man's.
fell from the rich man's table. Isn't that something?
Yes.
The crumbs fell from the table. The rich man swept them up, threw them in the trash. Instead of giving it to the poor man, he'd rather throw it away.
Yes.
See, his soul won't settle. Amen. We're going to prove this. Watch this. Read.
Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores.
Isn't that something? The dog came. God provided a dog.
Yes.
Because he was laying there. And the dogs come along and lick his sores. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Read.
And it came to pass that the beggar died.
And it came to pass that the beggar, I want you to take note to this now, the beggar died. And what happened?
And was carried by the
And this
angels.
beggar was carried by the angel. Read.
Into Abraham's bosom.
And he was delivered to the bosom of Abraham.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
Anytime an angel carry you, brother, you're on your way.
Thank you.
When an angel carry you, sister, you're on your way.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
The angel carried him to the bosom of Abraham. And what happened?
The rich man also
The
died.
rich man who fed sumptuously what every day. He didn't just have meat. He had meat and potatoes. He had salad with salad dressing. Amen. He had cornbread. He had everything butter all over the top of it. Gravy. Amen. He had it every day. Not just someday. You know, sometimes you have steak and sometimes you can't have steak. This man had steak every day. If he wanted it, he had it. Whatever his heart desired, he had it. So the rich man also died and what?
And was buried.
Oh. He died and what?
And was buried.
One went up.
Yes.
The other went down. Now listen to the next verse. Read.
And in hell.
And where?
And in hell.
The rich man. Now he's talking about the rich man in hell now did what?
He lifted up his eyes.
He lifted up his eyes and what did he see?
Being in torments.
He was in torment and what did he see?
And seeth Abraham afar off and Elizabeth in his bosom.
You know, it's something that people can dog you.
Oh, yes.
But when they get in trouble, they only see you. Amen. They dog you. You ain't this, you ain't that. But when they get in trouble, church,
listen,
they only see you.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right. Amen.
And then they want to disturb you. You resting, and they want to disturb you. Watch this now. Read.
And he cried and said.
And he cried and said what?
Father Abraham,
Father
have mercy
Abraham,
on me.
have mercy upon me and send Lazarus. Amen. And wait a minute, Lazarus was laying at your gate begging for the crumbs, and you wouldn't give him not one thing. Now he's being up here resting, and you want to disturb him.
Yes. Amen.
Ain't that just like the devil?
Yes. True.
Wait until you get all settled and comfortable, and here he comes. He wants something.
Yes.
But when you wanted something, he ain't had it. I'm sorry, I ain't got no time for you. No, I ain't got time for you.
Yes.
But when he get in trouble, you're the first one he see. And here Lazarus laying up there. Father Abraham, I want you to get Lazarus up. Isn't that something? I want you to send him down here that he may just dip the tip of his finger.
That's it.
I don't want a cup. I don't want a whole gallon. I just want him to just dip the tip. Don't put his whole hand in there and shake it. But I want him to just dip his finger in there. And I just want just one little drop. Read.
And cool my tongue.
I'm not looking to cool my whole body, but I just want my tongue to be cool.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
All Lazarus wanted was the crumbs.
Yes.
And he refused. Swept the crumbs from the floor and threw them in the trash to keep him from giving to Lazarus. But now he wants something from Lazarus.
Yes.
Listen to this. Read.
For I am in torment in this flame.
Church, if you don't know it today, I am telling you that hell is hot and eternity is too long.
Too long. Amen.
It's forever. When you once enter hell, church, ain't no getting out.
No getting out.
So if your soul is wandering today, get right.
Amen.
Amen. Don't put off today for tomorrow. Don't walk out the door of the church without being, God, I need to be saved.
Thank you. Yes.
Young man in the jailhouse, you heard me tell this story before. Coming in and out every time he get drunk. Police would look him up. They used him for training, amen, because he was a good fighter. He could whip 3, 4, 5 of them by himself. And whenever they wanted some training, they'd look him up, find out where he was at, drinking or whatever, and then they would mess with him, and he'd go off on them. Amen. They'd bring him in, lock him up. So he happened to come in this one particular night, and I went back there. He was in the cell. I said, brother, I said, what you need is Christ in your life. He said, Brother Smith, it ain't for me. I said, brother, I said, you need Christ in your life. He said, Brother Smith, it ain't for me. And I told him the third time. I said, brother, what you need is Christ in your life.